In this video, we'll discover an easy and effective way to solve scenarios like I to the power of say 1014, I to the power of 43, I to the power of minus 64, things like that. Basically, I to the power of n, where n belongs to z. The basic idea over here is it follows a circular pattern. What follows a circular pattern? I to the power of something follows a circular pattern. So what exactly is this? I'll be explaining it with this set of examples. So we'll start off with I to the power of 1. I to the power of 1 is I. While I square is I into I, if not root of I the whole square. So this root and square will get cancelled and we have minus 1, sorry. I cube is I square into I. That is, I'm making use of the previous result to derive the next one. So this is basically I square is minus 1 into I is minus I. Then we have I to the power of 4, which I can derive from I cube into I, which is minus I into I. So I into I is minus 1. So minus I into minus 1 is, let me do it this way so that there's no confusion. I square, so this is minus 1 and so this is plus 1. Agree? Now, the next thing is your I to the power of 5. I to the power of 5 can be written as I to the power of 4 into I. But I to the power of 4 is 1. So 1 into I is I. Right? Next, I to the power of 6 is I to the power of 5 into I. So I to the power of 5 is I into I, which is I square. So that is basically minus 1. Next we have I to the power of 7, which can be written as I to the power of 6 into I, and I to the power of 6 is minus 1 into I, so this is minus I. And I to the power of 8, I can use the previous result of I to the power of 7 into I, so I to the power of 7 is minus I into I. This result is same as this, so this will result in 1. If you guys have made this observation, it's good. If not, it's okay. Let's see what is that I'm talking about. See, the first result over here and the first result over here matches. Second and the second one matches. Third and the third one over here matches. Fourth and the fourth one over here matches. So the pattern what I'm talking about is this. If I multiply I with I, I'll get minus 1. And when I multiply minus 1 with I, I'll get minus I, and minus I into I will give me 1, and 1 into I is I. So this keeps on going. So it's similar to this set of expression. Actually, this and this is one and the same. So what exactly is that? I'll explain it over here. See, let's look at the last result. I to the power of 4 and I to the power of 8. They are resulting in 1. So what can I conclude? So the pattern here is I to the power of 4 into n. I to the power of 4 into n is 1. This is one of the conclusions. Next, I to the power of 4 plus 1. I to the power of 4n plus 1 can be written as 1, or I to the power of 4n into I. So this is 1 into I, so this is I. Next, I to the power of 4n plus 2 is equal to I to the power of 4n into I square, or this is better, I to the power of 4n plus 1 into I to the power of 4n plus 1 is I into I is minus 1. Next, I to the power of 4n plus 3 can be rewritten as I to the power of 4n plus 2 into I, which is minus 1 into I is minus 1. So what is the pattern? The same thing. See, 1, let me start off with 1, and then I, then minus 1, here we can see minus 1, minus I and minus I. So the same thing is written over here. So let me conclude with this set of examples. So for this, I to the power of 40 is 1. For this, I to the power of 41 is I. Example for this is I to the power of 42 is minus 1. And for this, I to the power of 43 is minus I. So I can keep on writing I to the power of 41, I to the power of, not 41, sorry, 44, 45, so on and so forth. So it comes in the pattern of 4s. Okay, so anything that is a multiple of 4 will be 1, and after that you can derive this set of results. So main thing is you guys have to remember this, and pretty much everything else can be derived then and there. Right, we'll be doing quite a few questions on this. So these are your examples. And now you guys have to pause and make a note of all of this.